Breaking news, the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, has actually apologized to the xenophobic attack in South Africa, talking of the Ghanaian government and other foreign nationals. And it's turning out he insisted that it will never repeat itself again, and he will ensure that all foreigners in South Africa are literally secure. Also, the Ministry of Police strongly condemned the recent xenophobic attack on the Ghanaian national and other foreigners in South Africa, insisting that the action is not only unlawful but also a direct opposition of dignity, equity, and human right. He insisted that South Africa is a constitutional state governed by law. No individual should take action on their hands. That was actually controversy, and that is why they have strongly made it clear that it will never happen again, starting from the President Cyril Ramaphosa to the Ministry of Police. Hopefully that they will take action to any person who will take action on their hand on actually trying to humiliate any foreigner. But hopefully all foreigners in South Africa are there legally, not illegally. Keep watching.
It don't happen. Hey God, I pray we don't experience African war, because I saw one clip where the one of the Dudula Durban protest leader came out and was insulting the her SA president, South African president Ramaphosa over the fact that he apologized to Ghanaians on the event that took place in Durban. She was very angry, and some of the clips I saw and what she was saying in the clip was really appalling. But I remember they say South Africa is a democratic nation, so everybody has a freedom of speech. Anyways, I have the videos here, the clip of what she was saying, so let's watch the clip together, and after we finish watching it, we'll come back and we'll talk about it. And credit goes to the original owners of this video, so let's watch and come back.
The Ghanaian government has actually written a letter summoning our government. You heard me correct, summoning them because of a video that was trending on social media, and they say that that video amounts to xenophobia. And I'm so disappointed in the South African government, but I don't even know why, because I mean, I know that's just how government is. We have like a very, very myopic government. So the government went and had a meeting, etc., and they did not clarify that South Africa has an immigration crisis right now. And to maintain the good relationship that we have with Ghana, they couldn't just say, we apologize if you feel that what is happening is wrong. However, our country has to enforce its laws, because we won't go to Ghana and tell the Ghanaian government what to do. Because in our country, what I saw in that video, nobody was being hit, nobody was being violent, etc., etc. That Ghanaian man was just told, politely so, please, you're not in the country with the correct documents, you're not supposed to be here, and you know this, and he knows it himself. But now why would our government choose to make that man a victim of something that didn't happen? The Minister of Police, an entire Minister of Police, just issued a statement lying, saying that there were attacks on Ghanaians. Where did the attacks happen? Because there's also another video that's happening where in Durban there was an incident of violence where the men who had been part of the march with Ungizwe were violent, which is incorrect, of course, but they were violent with a South African man who was stealing phones at the time when they were walking, stealing from them. That is a person from South Africa. It's not a foreigner. Now the whole world is claiming that man was a foreigner and was being hit for being foreign in South Africa. So guys, I just want to find out from you, like, do you ever think that we as a country will ever be able to enforce our laws correctly without interference from the rest of the world telling us then when we are enforcing our laws against their citizens who have broken our country's laws, we are the ones that are wrong. Our government has failed to protect us from criminals. Our government has failed to protect us from illegal miners, people doing drugs. They failed to protect us from people just mushrooming everywhere, opening shops. And if the citizens of the country are saying that they are tired, we also have rights as South Africans. And those rights are also in the Constitution. We are also allowed to enforce our citizens' arrests. We're allowed to do that. But now they keep hiding behind the fact that we're not immigration officers. You've only got 800 immigration officers in the whole country, 800, with a population of 65 million. And that is excluding illegal immigrants. So if you calculate and you do the numbers, 800 immigration officers for a population of, say, 80 million people, let's say that. That means one immigration officer for 1 million people. Does that sound practical to our government? And they keep hiding behind the Constitution that is oppressing the very same South Africans that is supposed to be protecting. So I don't understand. The police are the first people to always say, let's work with the communities to fight crime. When the communities are offering themselves to you as the police to say, we are going to be helping you, you start creating fake stories and succumbing to pressure from things that didn't happen. Because you just can't be a government that has a backbone and stand by its people and tell the truth. And tell the truth, just tell the truth. That's all that we're asking. Tell the rest of the world that you have an immigration crisis. There are millions and millions of people that you don't know who they are that are committing crime in the country, and they're undocumented, walking around. Your prisons are full, and there are buildings that are being hijacked. There are jobs that are mushrooming everywhere, with hundreds and hundreds of people working there who are unknown because they don't have documents, so that people can avoid paying tax and paying them the minimum wage. What is so difficult about saying that your South African children do not have spaces in school because there's foreigners who want to accommodate their own children? What is so difficult about saying that your resources are overstretched, your hospitals, your buildings, your streets, everywhere it's overpopulated because you have people in millions that you don't know? What is so difficult about saying, yes, we appreciate the role that you played and you helped us during the struggle. However, that does not mean you must hold us at ransom and make us not to apply our laws, because then you are no different to the apartheid government. You are a government that is failing your own people because you want to look good to the rest of the world. You can't call all those people from all those African countries and their embassies and tell them that this is the problem that we have. You have too many people who are coming from other countries who are falling apart, whose economies are not sustainable, whose governments are failing them, whose laws from their countries they don't want to abide by, but our country is a free-for-all, and you can no longer take it because your own citizens are suffering. What kind of government is this? And then you have people in South Africa who have the nerve of complaining because they think that they are not as affected as they should be. There are people who are crying because they are runners and they are not able to go and buy certain things for people. We understand your frustration, we know. But at the end of the day, we're not fixing this country just for you, but it's for the future of your own children and your families in future. Because if there's more and more and more illegal immigrants, you can't be more worried about one aspect of it and forget the rest. What about the crime? What if the people that you're trying to protect today are the same people that are going to kill some of your family members and they're never going to be found because we don't know who they are? What if one day your sisters and brothers graduate and they don't find a job because there's jobs being taken over by people we don't know? Yes, fair enough, you are affected right now, by that inconvenience, which we understand is not easy. But please don't try and bash other people's efforts because it's not easy. Our lives are under threat. We get sworn at, we get harassed, we get called names, everything. And we're trying to make South Africa better for you. And our government is not even on our side, which makes it even more difficult. We're fighting a system, and all we're asking is for
This Operation Dudula's president, Zandile, she has said in the past, saying foreigners are the root cause of South Africa's economic hardships.
Shut up, Zandile.
And that most of the problems in South Africa are being caused by the influx of foreign nationals.
Shut up. You don't know what the freaking hell you're talking about. The foreigner doesn't own the means of production there. It's that Stellenbosch. That's where you should channel your energy. The Mulungu who's feeding you to pigs there. Who owns the means of production there. The Mulungu owns the farm, the agriculture sector.
Yes.
Yes, go and talk to Cyril Ramaphosa and tell him, change the laws here and there. We need more jobs. Don't come out here and blame the African national. The African national did do nothing to you, or the Pakistani guy. They did nothing to you. Yes, man. You are just too lazy. Why don't you create your own spaza shop? then you want...
Too lazy.
You have too much time on your hands. And they even say, we have a problem of unemployment. Why do you have a problem of unemployment? So, to fix the problem of unemployment among black South Africans, only the foreigner must hire you. Only the Pakistani guy must hire South Africa. That's what Operation Dudula is fighting for. We need to look here. Even those foreigners, they make up less than 5% of that South African population.
Yeah.
That 5% cannot hire everyone. There's probably 5. Let's just give them some numbers. There's probably 5 to let's say maybe 8 million foreign nationals from Africa in that South Africa. The population that's like 60 to 70 million. So these people must hire all of you. All of you. You see, not using brain. Not using brain.
Yeah.
Just being out here talking crap. That's what the hell is happening down there in that freaking essay. You should be focused on removing the freaking corruption that came out of this. The reason why you have that economic problem or whatever is not because of foreign nationals. Because your ANC, who's been in power for 30 years, since 1994, was corrupt to the core. Every single freaking institution that did well during apartheid days has crumbled down, has gone to the ground. Whether it's SA or ESCOM or this or that, every single freaking thing has gone down the drain because black South Africa was corrupt to the core. You guys, you forgot Zuma must go. Zuma must go.
There's always something that black South Africa is just doing.
They never want to look within. They always want to freaking blame the outsiders. The problem there is that white dude who owns the means of production.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's their own freaking ANC who's been corrupt to the core for the last 30 years. What a shame. But no, let's not face the actual issue. Let's just come out here and blame this guy. Blame this. It's jealousy. Because the foreign African guy was able to come to that South Africa and put up a spaza shop and create businesses. And today South Africa is not even embarrassed. In your own country, you're coming to the foreigner to say, you must hire. Where did he get the money to build his own business? And how come you don't do it with all the freaking benefits you have in your own freaking country? How come you are not able to put your own business? If most of these African nationals leave South Africa, that economy will get a hit.
Yeah.
You black South Africans, you don't know. Your leaders know. That's what Cyril Ramaphosa once came out here and said, we want to see Nigerian products on all the shelves of South Africa. You remember?
I remember, yes.
Yes, when they were showing Afrophobic nature towards the giants, their own president was saying, we want to see South African products on every shelf.
Nigerian products.
We want to see Nigerian products on every shelf. Sorry, my bad. My bad. That's what Tinubu. Tinubu was there. Tinubu was there, walking there with Cyril Ramaphosa. I saw him walking in Western Cape in St. George's Mall.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. So one of the Dudula's leader, I think Jacinta is her name, she came out and rained fire and brimstone on President Ramaphosa. She was wondering why the president was apologizing to Ghanaians. Then she was saying that, she knows this whole thing is politics and the citizens, South Africans, don't count to the president. All he's thinking about is diplomatic issues and politics. But she was wondering that why would the president come out and apologize to Ghanaians, like the nation of Ghana, that why? That the immigrant, the Ghanaian immigrant they harassed, it was illegal. He didn't have his complete documents. But now Ghanaians are saying that's not true. The guy had his complete documents. So she was saying, is it right for an illegal immigrant to live in South Africa? That why are other foreign nations not coming out to complain about how they treated their countryman? Why is it that it's only Ghana that is coming out? And I don't blame her. Imagine how they have been treating Nigerians, and not for one day our president has not come out to say anything. Why would she say that? Dear Jacinta, you guys spoke to the man in a way that wasn't nice. Whether you like it or not, they are human beings. These illegal immigrants are human beings before they even move to your country. Yes, I'm not supporting the fact that illegal immigrants is supposed to be in your country. They should all leave. They should, if they want to apply, they should apply well. But you guys have not even made, you guys are now telling foreigners not to come to your country. You have made South Africa South Africa must be for South African. That's what you guys are saying. That's what you are demonstrating on social media. You are saying social media they are carrying the wrong videos, but that's what we are seeing, and it's your people that are recording these videos, because we that are not in South Africa, we didn't know that this demonstration was happening in Durban. So it was your people that recorded this video. So I wonder why you are saying the videos are not correct. There is a way for peaceful protests without talking down on humanity. That is all I'm just saying. Even if you are protesting for people to leave your country, illegal immigrants, speak to them like they are human beings, because they are humans first. We Africans, we should learn how to treat ourselves like one. Because what is the Muzungu, the white man, going to say when they see us like this? Thank you for watching my episode for today. Please share my video, like and comment. Tell me what you think about one of the Dudula leader, Jacinta, what she was saying. If it was true or she was just saying. I'll see you on my next episode. Bye for now.